hard to see me because of that. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, hey, that might be a little better for you guys and for me. Well, good morning. I mean, I guess I really can't say good morning because I had to get up at the crack of dawn, which I am never a fan of. In case you ever wanted to know something about me, I am not a morning person. Unless it's like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Get out of the way, birdie. And, man, these pheasants are everywhere, all over the road. That's crazy. Anyway, we are headed to court for Jerry Eubanks, the corrupt city manager of Pawhuska. As you all saw last week, he took a plea and pled guilty to embezzlement and other crimes from one of the cities he worked for. Well, today is court from another city that he worked for where he is also accused of stealing things, including some things that he's not been charged with, like that skid steer you saw. Well, I don't guess y'all saw it. You saw me flying the drone to find it the other day at his property, and thanks to the Osage County Sheriff's Department, we now have the VIN of that. We're going to go out here, compare VINs, and fight hard to get him charged for knowingly concealing stolen property, which will be a violation of his terms and conditions of probation, because that's an ongoing, continuous crime. So that's what the hopes are. Jerry Bear, hi Jerry Bear. Stop committing felonies, Jerry Bear. That's my message to you. It's my understanding Jerry Bear has already been spotted at the courthouse. I may have spotters at the courthouse today, and a lot of people coming to help watch Jerry Bear and support the efforts that we're taking to take back America. You know, I've been thinking about, like, what is it that I'm trying to do? What is my purpose here? Why in the world am I spending my time doing all of these things, getting up at 5:30 in the morning to drive 3 hours each way to come see Jerry Bear in court? What in the world am I trying to accomplish? Well, it's simple. I want to take back America. That's what I want to do. We owe it to ourselves to take back America. And I don't know if you've been watching this morning or listening to the news. I've been listening to it in the truck ride. We sent $500 million, $500 million more dollars, this country and the Biden administration is sending to Ukraine. $500 million. Today, $500 million more dollars to Ukraine to go on top of the other billions of dollars of our money that we are sending to a foreign country to fight a proxy war with Russia. That is just beyond stupid. It is beyond stupid. Now look, I'm all for people fighting and fighting for their rights and those kind of things. But I am not for Americans' hard-earned tax money and military equipment going to foreign nationals without acts of Congress to back it up. And that's exactly what's happening. Biden's using drawdowns of military stockpiles to send these billions of dollars to a foreign country that we paid for with our blood, sweat, tears, and toil. It's an absolute ridiculous situation. It's not a Democrat or a Republican problem. It's an American problem. And we owe it to ourselves to take back this country. And to me, the take back starts locally, because at the end of the day, where we live is who we are. And where I'm from is who I am. And damn it, I'm an American from Oklahoma. And I can fight locally, and you can fight locally to take back this country, one step at a time. And I was fortunate last night to be speaking to Representative Scott Feckgetter from Oklahoma. Him and Speaker Kyle Hilbert and others had a public forum last night because these companies, these wind turbine companies that are selling a bill of goods about being better for the environment, are trying to take over beautiful parts of the state of Oklahoma and put up windmill farms as far as the eye can see. And I can't tell you how proud I was to learn last night that just before they went in that meeting, they made the decision to kill all of that stuff and made an announcement that the state legislature is not behind that. Killing it. I loved to hear that. That's a step towards taking back America. Thank you, Representative Fettgetter. Thank you, Representative and Speaker of the House, Kyle Hilbert. That is an amazing, amazing step that was taken to fight back for America and to fight back for Oklahoma. I was also pleasantly informed last night that Speaker Kyle Hilbert has started his own DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, for the state of Oklahoma. And I plan on reaching out to Representative Hilbert in the next few days to offer any services that I might be able to offer to help them find inefficiencies. For example, the inefficiencies tied to the fact that in Oklahoma, we've got 2 different state agencies regulating one industry. That is the dumbest thing in the world, to have all these different agencies doing the same job. It's like we've lost our daggum minds and nobody's paying attention. Well, I'm paying attention, you're paying attention, and we're going to take back America. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to be fighting for. What are you going to fight for? Are you going to fight to do this? I think you are. I also had a fantastic conversation last night with a gentleman named Scott. And Mr. Scott is a former producer for all kinds of television stations and things like that. And he worked for the Golden State Warriors and others to support their and start their video company production and all of that stuff.
Somebody sent that. So.
Somebody sent me some money. Oh, look, I walk up here and they're like handing money to me. I got some money. Look, it's like super chats in person. This will buy us lunch. Thank you so much for that. Look at, folks, see, I told you we have some support. We got diesel. And I needed an oil change. So I got diesel and an oil change. You're a rock star. So anyway, we're going to go in here and see Jer Bear. Jer Bear has already been spotted in the area. And he drove away. But he's got to come back. And this courthouse is going to be a lot harder for old Jer Bear to try to sneak around. So we're going to go see Jer Bear. And all that stuff. I'm going to put you on the gimbal. All right. Sorry, I'm still ugly today as I was yesterday. Can't help that. Look at that. Gimbaled up. Digied up. Oh. I got the drone today too. So we're going to see if we can't do an audit with a drone in this building today. The first audit with the drone. That'll be awesome. But first, we're going to go see about old Jer Bear. And we got lots to do today. Because, we're trying to get Jer Bear charged with stealing the skid steer and stuff. So, hey, Matina, how are you?
How are you?
Give me a hug. Come up here. I can't reach you. You're too far. Look, this is Matina Davis.
Hi.
She's fighting in Lawton, Oklahoma for the same kind of thing that I'm fighting for all across Oklahoma. And if you haven't seen those videos of us in Lawton, Matina had a security guard that was following her around. We got that taken care of, didn't we?
You got that taken care of.
That was pretty awesome.
Yes.
That was pretty awesome. Well, Matina came out here to come see Jer Bear too and support this stuff. So we're gonna go. Let's go find Jer Bear. He's got to be around here somewhere. Is that his truck? Is Jer Bear already inside? No. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Is there 2 entrances to this building or 1? All 4. Okay. But I think it's gonna be hard for him to. Is that him over there? Where's Jer Bear? Jer Bear. Jer Bear, where are you?
Court's on 3rd floor.
Court's on the 3rd floor. Excellent. Do they have security here? No.
Helping to keep you straight on that. They check you going into the courtroom.
Oh, that's okay. I won't
They
take
will
my.
make sure you don't have your weapons.
Well, I won't take my cameras or anything in there. So.
Hey, if you walk in the south door, the sheriff's first door on the left.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk to them after this, right? So let's do court first,
Okay.
and then let's go talk to them about that skid steer.
Okay.
You want to say anything to the people, or
Oh,
no?
I'm just here. Nope.
You're just here. You don't want to say anything to.
Yep.
All right. He's just here. He's not
grateful
gonna.
for Ron.
He's.
Ron's our only hope for justice.
You're here for Jer Bear too. We're trying to get some accountability for old Jer Bear.
Yep.
That's
More stories too.
that's my source on all the stolen property and stuff here in from Jer Bear's time at Blackwell, Oklahoma, where he was also an employee and is charged with stealing from them too. Because, you know, Jer Bear's a scumbag. And, you know, if you didn't know that, they gave him a $25,000 bonus to help pay for what he stole from these cities. So anyway, I'm just looking for old Jer Bear, making sure he's not hiding in the back. You haven't seen a thief over that way, have you?
Well, that depends.
Well, he's a city manager. We call him Jer Bear, and we're looking for him. He's got court this morning.
Court?
Yeah, he pled to embezzlement from the other city he stole from, and this is where he stole the property from that he sold to that other city. So he's got court at 9:30 this morning.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the city manager for over there. Jer Bear is what we call him.
He'll be up on the third floor.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. But he's around here somewhere. He's a sneaky little sucker. Jer Bear. Oh, Jer Bear. I got Betty the Bullhorn in the truck for you, Jer Bear. Old Betty the Bullhorn's ready for you. Where you at, Jer Bear? Where you at, Jer Bear? Did y'all see that smirk on that son of a gun's face that I posted? After he used taxpayer money to pay for the theft.
Wow.
Did you see that, Martina?
Yes, I watched all
Did you
the
see?
videos.
Did you see that? That smirk on his face and his wife's finger was just. I mean, that was epic. That was epic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's go. Let's go. Turn this camera around so y'all can see. All right. Oh, awesome. Awesome. We're going to find the, okay, while you're here, you want to hold this? Just point this at Jer Bear if you see him. And I'm going to take these folks over to the court clerk's office. Where's the court clerk's office? Let's read the sign. Court clerk, third floor.
Third floor.
All right.
Yep. Elevator stairs up.
Well, shoot, do we want to go to the court clerk first or do we want to wait for Jer Bear? What time is it?
903.
I got time. I'm going to the third floor.
So get out of breath before you get up there too.
I get out of breath after 5 steps.
I was thinking that.
I get out of breath after 5 steps.
I go talk about
Oh, that's not Jer Bear.
You take the skaters.
You, you go. I'm gonna take this. All right, let's go up. Third floor. If I lose you, it's because I'm in an elevator. So forgive me. It's a very pretty elevator. It's got these nice, like, what is it, like a, so I don't like padded walls, so I don't hurt myself. I think that's what they're for. I think they're there for anybody here that, you know, needs to hit their head against the wall for, you know, having to deal with the criminal justice system. Yes, ma'am. I wanted to review a file on Jerry Eubanks that you have. It's a criminal felony file.
Okay.
I can't remember. My other phone has the case number on it, but could y'all look it up as Jerry Eubanks, Eubanks. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Makes my life a lot easier.
You bet. Let me look at that number.
Desk where? Where can I
It's
sit?
in the very back, right in here.
Oh, look at you. Y'all are
Desk right there, and I'll bring it to you.
fantastic. Thank y'all. What nice people. I love it. It's so awesome when people are nice. It's fantastic. It like just makes life is so much more enjoyable when you go places and ask for things that you have the right to, and they're just like, yes, let us help you. It's. I mean, I know y'all like some, like, you know, and I don't mind it, but it's more fun when I get what I want, that I'm entitled to. We're all Take Back America. I think y'all and what we're doing is changing things. I think that it's changing things. And I really think that we can take this country back. And I'm going to keep fighting every day until we do.
So he has court at 9:30, so our judge has that.
Okay, that's okay.
In
That's
court.
okay.
So if you want to wait, you're welcome to.
I will, no ma'am, that's okay. I'm going to that court hearing, so.
Okay, yeah, so judge is in there right now if you want to go in there, but he has that actual file.
No problem at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And thanks. No, it's okay. Thank y'all for being. Thank y'all for being nice.
It's public information.
I
We're here to help.
hang on. Can I have you say that one more time?
Oh, that the file's public information.
Yes, ma'am. Look at that. It's awesome. Thank y'all so much, ladies. Where's that courtroom at?
So you're gonna go out here and straight all the way down and to the left.
Okay. Thank you so much. Y'all haven't seen Jerry Bear yet, have you?
No, George is still looking for him.
It's okay. It's okay. Somebody's in there. I can't go in there. I'm just so giddy. I've been driving for 3 hours. The judge has the court file right now, so I can't review it, so. No sign yet? Let me go outside and check on him. The ladies up in the court clerk's office were super nice. Oh man, they're amazing. Jerry! Jerry! Where are you? Can't sneak into this courthouse. Somebody said they've already seen him, so we know he's in town. Is that him over there? Did he just park over there? Is that him in that white truck? No. Could be. Could be. Could be. I'm blind. I'm blind, blind, blind. Let's go see if that's Jer Bear. Y'all remember what kind of truck he had the other day? I don't. I don't think that's him. I don't think that's him. Seems like government trucks. I mean, I guess he was driving. One of his people was driving a truck that belonged to Pawhuska the other day. Hey, while I'm out here, I'll get my other phone. Oh, come on, Jer Bear. Oh, there he is. I see him. I see his truck down there. I see you, Jerry. I see you. I see your truck. I see you, Jer Bear. Hey, Jerry, you're way down there. I see you. You're driving away from me. Turn around, Jer Bear. It's back here. That's definitely Jerry Bear. Oh, that's tough. See if I can show it to you. Oh, that's what a zoom that is. He just turned left. Okay, I'll try to unzoom this. That's a little harsh. That's harsh. Oh, Jerry Bear. Don't worry, Jerry. We're gonna be waiting for you. We're gonna be waiting for you. Let me get my glasses on so I can read y'all's comment. Hey, I do want to mention a couple of things real quick. I got a picture of your name. I got a picture of it. I took a picture of it because I wanted to say something. Okay. So, let me find it. Where are you at? Death Rider Audits, looking forward to your new channel. Wanted to say that. Pig Farmer. I saw the comments about the other people that are slandering me, and so thank you for that. I had never heard that woman's name before, but we went and found her, and I got 21 days to amend my lawsuit without having to ask for permission to amend it. So I'm gonna add that lady. So hey lady, if you're watching this, I can't remember your name, but I got it written down at the house, and yeah, I'm gonna add you to the lawsuit for libel, slander, defamation, all that stuff. Hey, by the way, that's that ugly Gina Hendricks that's in the thumbnail on my post yesterday. That's her. That's how old she really is. That's pretty cool. To the person who donated a lot of memberships yesterday, I'll thank you more appropriately later, but somebody was donating memberships to people yesterday on here, and I didn't even know that that was possible. And they were buying people memberships and giving them. Thank you so much for that. That's an amazing thing. I think you can become a member for like 99 cents or something. So please, that helps us out. It lets us know, kind of what's coming in and stuff. And it's really amazing that you all have joined like that. That's not Jerry Bear. No, that's not Jerry Bear. It was a white truck, but it wasn't Jerry Bear. He's in a truck that has a flatbed on the back, like a commercial construction truck. So he's not here yet. How are you this morning, ma'am? You're welcome. Have a good day. So, we're going to be out here waiting for him. Jerry Bear! Jerry Bear! Where you at, Jerry Bear? Yes, ex parte, Ron Burgundy. It's shirtless dad, winterized version. It is. It's a little chilly here, to be quite honest with you. It's not bad though. It is supposed to rain in Tulsa later, but it's a little chilly here. Mid 40s or so. Mid 40s. Love is the answer. Sometimes. I mean, I love this country, and sometimes love means you got to fight, right? That's what I think anyway. Look, that's what that flag to me means, right there. You know, it means sometimes you got to fight to protect it. Foreign enemies and domestic ones, right? Foreign and domestic. We're gonna stand behind that flag and we're gonna take America back. That's what we're gonna do. I got the Take Back America plan. That's not Jerry Bear either. That's not Jerry Bear either. White truck, but it's not got the back bed like it's supposed to be. So yeah, that's a good testament right there to exactly why we're doing this. That flag on the top of that thing right there. I think this country is worth fighting for. What do y'all think? If we're not going to fight for it, then we better get ready for Mother Russia policies to take control. Yeah, y'all throw out the name. Who was the person that gifted those memberships yesterday? I don't have it in front of me right now. Who was that person that gifted those? Luigi Mangione. Well, he didn't gift them. He's in jail right now, unfortunately. But deny, defend, depose is becoming a national slogan for we're just sick of this crap. As I've always said, I abhor violence. Violence is not the answer. But what they're doing to people, you start to understand it. You still don't like it, but you start to understand it. But again, I don't advocate violence as a solution to anything. It's the cause of a lot of problems. And I was listening to a podcast on the way over here, and it's a podcast about the season 10 of whatever it was, and it's about the creation of Fox News, and they were talking about fair and balanced and stuff. Folks, if it's coming out of the mouth of a human, it's not fair and balanced. We come to things with our common experience, with our individual experiences, to talk about common shared experiences, and every one of us brings something different to the table. There's no such thing as fair and balanced. I don't care how hard somebody's trying to be fair and balanced. And the problem with the media in this country is journalism school, because it teaches them all to just drink the same damn Kool-Aid, and it teaches them to believe psychologically that they're somehow able to keep their opinions out of things. That's just absolute garbage. The minute somebody says they're being fair, they're being balanced, they're being non-prejudiced towards one position or another, laugh at them. Laugh. Because they're lying to themselves. So that's why you laugh at them. They've sold themselves a bill of goods. I just saw Jerry go past. That means he would be coming down from this way. But they've sold themselves a lie. And it's quite funny that they buy their own BS. And they actually believe that they're fair, impartial, whatever. They're not. You can't be as a human. It's not possible. It is absolutely impossible. I don't care how hard you try. You can't remove your life experiences from how you perceive things. What you can do is come to it with the idea that, hey, this is my opinion. There's nothing wrong with sharing your opinion. Just stop trying to call it anything other than your opinion, because that's what it is. That's what it is. And when you try to sell that BS to the good people of America, you're just lying to yourselves, and you're selling a bill of goods just like a corrupt politician. And I, for one, am sick of that. I'm absolutely sick of it. Just like I'm sick of corrupt fools like Jerry Eubanks, right? Old Jerry Bear. Where's he at? We gotta be getting close to time, huh? 9:20. 9:20. I see him driving out there. I've seen him drive around a couple of times, yeah. And that white truck with the flatbed? Yep.
No. He's in I thought he was in his 3/4 ton.
But it has a flatbed on the back?
He was driving, I thought he was driving a pickup. The one he was driving the other day was pickup bed on.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that's what, there's one that's driving around with a flatbed
it could be.
that I have seen it. I've seen go around a couple of times. It just seems like I've seen Jerry.
It was this one because he stopped here, looked back up, and then he drove off.
Well, I saw him I've seen him in both. I saw him in the flatbed one day, and I saw him in that one that he left the courthouse the other day in. You know, him and his wife, after they stole the money from Fairview and got fired, they literally bought those trucks right about that time. Wonder where that money came from. The paper? What is this?
Grand jury. And that's about $60,000.
Okay, this is about this. He stole $60,000?
Oh no, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Rumored.
Well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this skid steer?
We got to get a sheriff that'll file a report on it because I
Okay.
did an open records request.
Well, why don't we
and
go to
said
the
I
city?
want the-
Why don't we go to the city and go, why haven't y'all reported this? Because we have the evidence. You have the evidence that shows that he sold it to them and then he bought it for $500 for himself, right?
Yep.
And so we have that. I had the Osage sheriffs go get that VIN number off of it.
And it's never been.
And so all we have to do is get them,
Reported stolen.
and that's what they said. They said, I'm not showing it up as reported stolen. And I'm like, Well, that's
This guy, I
weird.
did open records. I asked for the sheriff's log when I brought that in and reported it.
Uh-huh.
I asked for the conversation. I've got a text August 7th where he sent it up to the district attorney.
Okay.
For warrant.
Uh-huh.
I said, I want the text conversation, email, letter, whatever that was.
Okay, and you haven't gotten it?
Thing.
Well, let's talk to the DA while we're
Yeah.
here.
Uh,
Let's talk to the DA while we're here. And then we'll go to the city. Well, we'll wait for court. I want to see court first. But we'll go to the city, too, and speak to them right after this and push them. Because with it being on his property, he's knowingly concealing stolen property
Yeah.
every day.
But it was reported to the sheriff, and he said he was chasing it for 6 months. I've got.
I got them to go get the VIN number
Yeah.
off of it the other day. They Osage County Sheriff's like did us
Yeah.
all a solid.
I bet.
I couldn't believe they showed up
he's
and
never
checked
How
that.
do you not report it stolen?
I don't know.
When we reported it stolen,
But
And
did
I've
the
got a
city
case
did the
number.
city report it stolen?
yeah, the city. I worked this. So,
Okay, but the city reported it stolen. It's not showing it's stolen. Who's the city manager here?
Robert Laverty, and I'm assistant.
Okay, but so y'all are on the same page
You
with
bet.
that.
You bet.
So let's go talk to
Yeah.
let's go talk to the sheriff
Sheriff, yeah.
first, and then let's go talk. Is Robert around?
Yeah.
We'll talk to Robert, and we'll make this happen. This is ridiculous.
Well, it all boils.
How's
down
the
to
DA
sheriff.
here? Who do we have as DA here?
Well, he lives across the street. He just headed back over to the house.
Is he an older gentleman?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah, I like him. He seems nice. I mentioned
They've taken him off all the case stuff. They don't let him touch it. Susan Minder out of Woodward, and she will not call back. I've called up there.
You think maybe they took him
Let
off
them-
because he's too local and he
Well,
has?
His wife had a conversation with Jerry a while back.
Oh,
And they said it tainted the case, so they took him off.
Okay.
And gave it to Susan Minder.
ethics. Oh my God,
Yeah.
somebody with
Oh,
ethics.
yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
damn! He seemed like a nice
He
gentleman
is.
on the
He
way
is.
in. I met him. I swear that had to be the guy I met when he was walking up, and I walked up to him and asked him about Jerry Eubanks, and he knew exactly who I was talking about, which I thought was weird. So okay, so it's been reported stolen. I mean, I've seen the report. You sent me the report.
Okay, skid steer,
Yeah,
wondering who's missing John Deere tiller. Jerry will be here Thursday for court. That was May 31st. He was
Okay.
here for court. Easier to arrest him while he's right here. Yes, sir. We'll do everything on our side to get it pushed up to the DA for a warrant.
Okay, well then let's figure out what happened with
August
that.
6th, been a few months, wondering if the old DA Boring has got this pushed up for a warrant. I know he's a busy man. Gosh, I just can't imagine how busy.
Let's get out the way.
Doesn't look like it. Bob submitted the affidavit a while ago.
Okay.
Lady here in town is filing a complaint with the AG's office. I'm hearing, just a heads up. Hopefully she has better luck than I did.
Okay, well we're gonna push it. We're gonna
Okay.
push it. We'll go see the sheriff. and-
August 7th, affidavit was sent up to
and
ADA.
do
a
all that
while
stuff.
ago.
It-
Nope, that's not him.
no,
His
that's not what he was in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philip, which is who you saw, recused himself and sent it to another office.
Okay.
I will keep you updated as information comes in, and Phil will contact me anytime with questions or concerns. August 7th.
Gotcha.
Affidavit was sent up to the ADA a while ago. Thanks. There's the skid steer.
Yeah, I found. You know, I got pictures of it with the drone.
Got this a few minutes ago. Please forward to Boring and authorities in Pawhuska. Need a search warrant to verify VIN number.
We did
Thumbs
that.
up.
We did that. All they
October
did is call the
29th,
Osage sheriff.
They were having a fire by Jerry's house. I sent it. This is what I sent Jerry. If our skid steer burns, let us know. OMAG says it's covered. It's still a city property.
Yeah.
It's under our insurance. Sent Jerry this. I turned it in stolen Valentine's Day. Monday, November 25th, checked in with Susan Minder. They insist I call you all for update. Called and asked for case number and update. Major County Sheriff's Department transferred me to Fairview PD. They know nothing. Please provide me a case number and update when time allows. No response. Can I at least get a case number? All you need to do is fill out an open records request at dispatch, and you have everything we have. You might also stop by the ADA office and ask Philip where he is at with it, which he's
Yeah.
not even on it. It's
Well, that's okay, but we can go ask. We can go
Yeah.
ask him.
So here's-
And
here's the
where's
original
she at?
complaint.
Where's she located?
Yeah.
No, hang on. Where's
She's in Woodward, but
how
she's
far is
supposed
Woodward
to be
from here?
today? 55 miles.
Okay, but
Yeah.
she's coming today because she's on this case.
Yep.
So okay,
Supposed to be.
we can ask her about that. We can ask her about that. Okay, so I mean, again, you sent me the reports and all of that stuff. So I gave those reports to the Osage sheriff. They're ready to go if
Yeah.
it'll just show up
We
reporting
have to
stolen in the
report it
system.
Stolen.
Right. They were ready to take action. It just wasn't coming up in the system as stolen.
Can I holler back at you?
Hey, I'm Ron.
Keeping you all.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
That's not him.
No, that's not him. He's running. He's got to be running out of time. He's 26 after.
in the back door.
Well, yeah, he could, but he got to go up those. He's got to go up those stairs in that elevator. He snuck by us the other day in court at the other courthouse because there's like 50 entrances in a big building. But this one's a little tougher.
You want to go up and check the courtroom? I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll go up there. I'll go up there.
Sheriff's office online.
Yeah, we're going to hit them afterwards. Hit them afterwards. All right, I'll go check the court. You haven't seen Jer Bear, have you? He didn't come.
I haven't seen Jerry at all.
Yeah, we haven't seen him either. He's running out of time. Will you hold this, Martina? Thank you.
My name is Rhonda, by the way.
It's Martina.
I just heard that.
Yes. But, like, I just don't want to bring the children because of the world right now.
You didn't want to talk to the people?
No, this is your show. I don't want to take you, but like,
Come on,
this
just say hello.
This is
anyway.
your show, but I don't
This
want
is
to
no,
take
this is the Jerry Eubanks show.
Yeah,
This is the Jer Bear show.
I just came to support you. You're doing an excellent job.
I love you, Martina. Thank you so much. How's it going? Do you represent Jerry Eubanks? Do y'all have a plea worked out?
I don't.
You don't? He should go to prison. You know that, right?
Not my decision.
So what are y'all doing today?
I'll find out.
You're about to find out like you don't know? You shouldn't walk into court unexperienced without that kind of planned out, should you? No? No? Yes? We'll go see if we can find Jerry Bear. We found his lawyer, so he's got to be close. He's got to be close. Morning, how are you? Good, yourself? I'm doing really well, thank you. Where's he at? No. Did he go up? Was that Jerry? No, that was his lawyer. Yeah, I saw him. He ran away into the district attorney's office. Yeah, he didn't want to talk to me. He didn't want to talk to me. He said he didn't have a plan for what was going to happen today, and I said that would be very shitty lawyering if you didn't know what was going to happen when you walk into court. Right? It's like when you have a lawyer with a poor fitted suit, or if your lawyer pops out a phone, it's a flip phone. Like run like hell, right? So that guy's a man without a plan, apparently, or he just doesn't want to share the plan with me. But these DAs that have done this, like the DAs in K County, I'm going to hold them accountable. Like they have no idea the wrath that is going to fall upon their head when I get done with this story. And
What happens to a sheriff that gets a report and doesn't report?
we're going to go ask the sheriff about that.
Well, I mean, what legally? I mean, I'd say can.
Well, we can't just Kenny. We got to vote him out of office, and they just got reelected.
Yeah, but the county commissioners can get rid of it.
No, sheriff's elected.
You have to
position.
do a recall.
You could do a recall. Yeah. Or we could do a grand jury petition and just avoid the whole thing. The question with the county is how many people voted in the last presidential election. We'd have to have 20%?
Yeah, 15 or 20.
15 or something like that to figure out.
We went through all that.
Yeah.
But that deal just got blown off.
Did you actually convene the grand jury? How many signatures did y'all have to get?
Remember, 2,500?
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's 5,000 in Tulsa, yeah, 5,000 in Tulsa County, which is insanely hard to get.
Caitlin Geiger came out and totally swept that under the rug. Did not, the jurors, I watched them come down here stone-faced. They asked for information.
But it's all about how it's presented by the person that's presenting it. Like, you know, there's an old saying that a DA can indict a ham sandwich in front of a grand jury. It's all about how, because a grand jury, they can make commentary about how they will try the case and all of those things. Like, there's not really rules of evidence that are followed. And
they did. The people who had the information, the $60,000, the girl who counted it, the girl who sent it to the bank, did they ever even enter it?
that's probably how he bought those trucks.
I know. It makes exact
So let's go
sense.
get so let's
we
go
told
get
the
the.
OSPI to go to Pryor Chevrolet and tell them open up and see what he paid.
I'll
for.
go to Pryor
Guess what?
Chevrolet. I'll go to Pryor
They
Chevrolet.
wouldn't go.
Well, I'll go ask him. I don't have any problem going to ask him. I don't have any problem going to ask him. You're not going to look for Jerry Eubanks, are you? No? Darn it. We're looking for Jerry Eubanks. If you see him, tell him we're looking for him. Have a good one. Jer Bear. Jer Bear. Where you at, Jer Bear? Where you at, Jer Bear? Where you at, Jer Bear? Watch, they go. You watch, they'll pull some shady shit and get this hearing passed. You watch. They're gonna pull some shady shit and get this hearing passed. If they do that, then they're all in on it together and it's gonna be time to publicly flame them all. Huh? The sheriff went upstairs? Oh, hey, Mr. Sheriff. So there was a report done about the theft of a skid steer by Jerry Eubanks. Sure. And I found the skid steer on his property. I flew a drone over his property. It's sitting there. I got the Osage County Sheriffs out there. Okay. They've made a report and gotten the VIN number. Apparently, even though the city's reporting it stolen, it's not showing up in the system as stolen. So they can't charge him with knowingly concealing stolen property. So what can we do to remedy that?
That was a case that's been investigated and we send it up to the DA. So it is up to the DA's office whether they want to file charges.
Where can I get that report that y'all wrote?
If you fill out an open records request with dispatch, they'll print it out for you. They'll
print it out for me? Okay. It won't give me any problems. Sometimes I get problems with getting things like that. So you guys have sent it up. What did you guys find in your investigation?
I'm not sure because I didn't personally do that.
You remember what deputy did by chance?
I do. Robert can see me, and he went through. He has a very long, lengthy report because he went through different minutes for the city council. And
I got you. I've seen some reports, but I don't see one about the city minutes and that kind of stuff. So, okay, so I'll get that. That's the report that I'll be able to get from the dispatcher.
Yes.
Okay, where's your dispatcher and stuff located? I'll get it after this court hearing. We're waiting on him to show up for stealing from, on this case. Okay, awesome. Well, fantastic.
If you need anything or anybody gives you problems, just let me know.
You're awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Ron Durbin. Nice to meet you.
Durbin?
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. That's how a sheriff should act. The highest elected law enforcement can't be touched person in a county is your county sheriff in the state of Oklahoma and most places. And that is a man who's not afraid to talk to the people. So we're going to do everything we can do to make sure that this gets charged. He doesn't seem to be the impediment. So it's got to be the DA that's the impediment. Well,
Susan Minder.
we can loosen. Did she get any of that 60K? I mean, wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me at all. Well, that was very nice of him to have a good conversation with us.
9:36.
Yeah, he's late. I'm telling you, they're working something out up there. I'm gonna go back up there. Text me if you see him.
You got it.
And you'll hear me running down the stairs if you do. Just like, well, I know, but I want him to be. These fine folks want to see him too. They're big fans of Jerry Bear.
The bull one is the best.
Betty the Bullhorn. Betty the Bullhorn. All right, folks, we're gonna go back up here and check, see what's going on.
I've been listening to these stories, you want some reparations for something.
You didn't see Jerry Bear, did you? We missed him? Okay. I call him Jer Bear. He's the city manager for the city of Pawhuska. The other day he pled guilty to stealing from one of the cities he worked for, and he's charged in this county with stealing from another city that he worked for. And the city of Pawhuska gave him $25,000 bonus to help him pay criminal restitution for the property that he stole from the public. I know you're giving me a face like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Believe it, that's exactly what happened. Like,
Well, I can believe what happens.
yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
See, there's another example.
Right, I was just talking about that.
Yeah, the system is just absolutely corrupt, and we've got to do everything we can to take this country back again. We've lost it.
It's getting ready to come back.
It is. I agree. I agree. But see, I don't think it comes back. I don't think it comes back on the national level. I think we got to start local. I think we got to start. We're in Lawton, where Matina's banging her head against the wall, and in Pawhuska, where they're giving corrupt politicians $25,000 to pay off for property that he stole from another city.
In Oklahoma, where George Ashton is.
Well, he stole from Fairview. That's where Jerry stole from.
I know.
Yeah. And Blackwell. He stole from Blackwell and Fairview.
Yes.
Allegedly on Blackwell. He hadn't pled guilty to that one yet. But he did pay them $33,000 in restitution for the property. So, it kind of goes without saying that,
Is he here?
Well, he's supposed to be in court at 9:30, but I'm betting they're trying to get some kind of pass. Yeah. They're sneaky.
Exactly true.
Yeah, he's still in there talking. See, his lawyer's still in there.
But he's not here.
No. Yeah, he's not here. He's not here yet. Doesn't say nothing. It's locked. I was going to ask if I could go film in the courtroom. Man, you're quick. You point this that way, Martina.
This is quick close off.
They let me in there. I was just in there. That's exactly what they're doing.
You can go in the courtroom if you want, though. That's fine.
Can I bring this?
Yeah.
You're awesome, Judge. Thank you. They're going to pass it. They're going to continue the hearing. But the judge is going to let me film. The judge is going to let me film. Thank you, Your Honor.
Public forum.
I really appreciate that.
Mr. Claypool, I understand that Mr. Boring is ill today, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. I just talked with him, and he is ill, and the other prosecutor is conflicted out in this case.
Okay.
We just need to set a continued date. And then my guess is what we will do is contact the court between now and then and set everything probably special.
So we'll set a review date in between now and then, maybe most likely set a preliminary hearing date.
Yes.
Let's see, my next felony docket will be January 9th, if that date works for our status.
That's a great date.
I actually have a conflict on that day.
I'm anticipating we're just wanting to get a preliminary hearing date. Do you want to just come on the misdemeanor docket the day before?
Is that the 8th?
Yes.
Looks like.
I was just trying to think of days that the district attorney's office will be here.
Yeah, I've got hearings in the mornings on both of those days. Is there, do you know if possibly, I know that there's that murder case that is also on the docket today, that Mr. Boring will be here for whenever that is set. Do you know when that?
I have no idea when that's gonna be set, that's just for an arraignment, so. I do have a felony docket February 13th. Or misdemeanor docket February 11th. I have some jury trials scheduled throughout there, which is why my court is
Okay.
hard to get, so.
Yeah, and I've got unfortunately.
I have an arraignment docket on January 22nd.
That works.
Okay. So we'll do January 22nd, 2025 at 9:30. And we'll see if we need to get a prelim date between now and then, or.
If we do, we'll just strike that day.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Judge. I'm excused.
Yes, you may, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks again, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So y'all just trying to buy him some time through Christmas? Is he gonna quit Pawhuska? Why doesn't he just give up that job? I mean, he's a thief. He admitted to it. Why wouldn't he just quit? You know I'm investigating the $25,000 he got, and they didn't withhold the taxes from that, right? So that's tax fraud. I got a meeting with the U.S. Attorney next week on Jer Bear.
Good for you.
I mean, I agree. It's good for me. It's not good for Jer Bear, but it's excellent for the people. We're trying to hold people accountable, you know? You got any comments on behalf of your client? Why did he leave? He was here earlier. Why did he run away? Is he a little afraid of the cameras and all the people here to see him hopefully go to prison? Is that a problem for him? Is he terrified? The other day he seemed really happy. I mean, he even smiled, and his wife flipped me off. They were very happy about using the citizens' money to pay that stuff. How much did he have to pay you to represent him? How much did he pay you? Where did he get that money from? Did he steal that too? You know, as a lawyer, if you accept money that you know is stolen, that you're as guilty as they are, right? No comment to that?
Have a good day.
I mean, I'm having a fantastic day. How's your day going so far? I mean, I think it's a great day. It's a beautiful day in Oklahoma, right?
I agree.
And we just want to have some accountability for your client.
Yep. Okay.
You know?
Not my job. See ya.
Your job's not accountability. I get it. Your job's to get people off of accountability. Let me get your tag number real quick. Bye. So they passed it to January 22nd. Imagine that, right?
Past the parole date?
Yeah.
He paroles in January, didn't he?
Does he parole in January?
That's what I understood.
Oh, well, look, we're going to go, let's go get that report now. And let's go see about going to talk to the DA. I drove all this way. Might as well try to get Jerry thrown in prison. Tell you one thing, it's a little warm in that courthouse. I'm gonna take this pullover off. Get myself a little air conditioning. Martina, we're gonna go talk to the DA and stuff. You wanna come with us?
I'm gonna go talk to the DA.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
We gotta get the police report first, but then we're gonna go talk to the DA. And then I figured we'd be here longer, but I figured we'd all go get some breakfast or lunch, before we leave. It's not often we get together.
I like Miss Rondo over here. She been teaching me some stuff.
Has she? What's she been teaching you?
About this community.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Anything good? Bad?
Good.
Look, he's the assistant. The gentleman in the he's the assistant city manager. He's an ethical, good guy. Yeah.
I have a question, Ron. I don't know if you ever heard of this or is it true? So our city council gave themselves a raise. But Vista took out $1 million.
Vista.
Took out $1 million.
That is such a scam.
But Vista is paying the $1 million back with grant money. And I don't think that's right. So I got an open request and stuff for that.
So what we need to do is we need to get the grant application and get the terms and conditions of the grant. That'll say what you can and can't have used the money for.
But the guy named Joe Don that was our city manager, they sent me the chain email. He was asking when is Vista gonna pay back the loan. Now when I did the open request, they saying Vista never took out a loan. They trying to say Vista took out the city of Lawton gave them a grant.
How far is Lawton from here? How far is Lawton from here?
2 hours.
Shoot. Okay, well I ain't coming there today. That'd be too many hours of driving. But we're gonna go here and get the police reports. Hello, ladies. I am trying to get a police report on Jerry Eubanks and the skid steer. The sheriff.
Open record.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to do that and get that. If I could get that report, the sheriff told me I could get it from you guys today. I'd really like it. Y'all having a good day?
So far,
You ready for Christmas?
I'm ready for it to be here, but I'm not ready to have.
Yeah, but I'm never ready for it to be over either. I love the Christmas spirit. Thank you, ma'am.
There's a really good draft right here, so if you want to hold on to it there, or if you want to, the table's kind of on my side.
No, I'm just gonna fill it out right here. That's
I'm
okay.
trying to take off on you though.
Oh, I got it. Who filed that report initially? Is this, what we call it, the city of Fairview?
City of Fairview reported
Okay.
it. Yep, and I was the reporter, George Ashton.
George, how do you spell your last name?
EISCHEN, Edward Ida, Sam, Charles, Henry, Edward North. I get stopped a lot.
EISCHENER?
Ian.
Aishin.
Ian.
Ian?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep telling you the truth, no cards and you won't do it.
Well, if you're enjoying about stolen skid steer, allegedly by Jerry Jerbear Eubanks. Commercial request? No. Date of the request, what's today?
The 13th, Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't miss it. Oh, come on.
Ah,
It's
well,
open.
12, 13. There was 2 Friday the 13th this year. There's 1 next year. Don't ask me why I know that.
Harvest
Don't ask me.
moons or blue super moons. Or
Don't ask me why I know that. That there's 2 Friday the 13th this year and 1 next year. But I heard it somewhere and it's stuck in my head for reasons that I don't understand. Where's Woodward?
55 miles west.
Towards my.
No, I don't want
You're killing me, Smiles. You're killing. What are we going to Woodward for? To see the DA? So I have another hour. So that would put me 4 hours driving back. Well.
We'll go by and get my vehicle and I'll drive. You can just rest. I'll put the pedal in the metal, trust me.
You'll drive, but we got to come back through here?
Yeah.
Actually have to come back through here?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna think about it for a minute. Let's see how long this takes. Let's get this and let's go talk to that DA. I don't speed. That's one thing I don't do. I do not
You
speed.
just close your eyes when you're there.
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
No, I'm saying if I'm driving.
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be nice. That would be nice. I'll tell you what, driving back from Oklahoma City last night, and even driving this morning over here, I was like, oh, I was having to drink Celsius, which I don't like doing,
Yep.
but I needed a little
Well, this will give you a little
pick me
name.
up. Yeah. Well, let's call over there and see if she's over there.
Okay.
That's the Woodward?
I'll give you the
DA?
number because they know my number.
Yeah, I'll call him. Look, get out your way. I'm good at being in the way.
No, you're fine. I just left all my stuff out here, so
I didn't steal any
thought I
of it.
should clean.
I didn't.
Binder clips and paper.
I mean, I like binder clips though. Like, that's something, if you just saw what I filed yesterday in federal court, I could have used some big binder clips.
That's what I ordered because we're out.
I filed 2,000 pages in a complaint and a petition, so.
580.
Dang.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We have another, can you open that for her? We'll have another report, for a case that we're investigating, same kind of stuff. It's just not complete yet.
On Jer Bear?
Yeah,
Okay.
but, we'll give you the one for this.
That's fantastic. So y'all are in the middle of another investigation on the guy. I'm trying to get them to remove. So in the city of Pawhuska, like the financial reports he gives the council are Excel spreadsheets he makes up. Like they blow my mind. They give him a $25,000. I don't know if you knew this, but they give him a $25,000 bonus to pay back the city here for that equipment. He paid the $33,000 in K County the other day of restitution. He got at least $25K of that from the city of Pawhuska in a bonus.
Wow.
Yeah, like I know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't do it properly, so I'm gonna go after them for that and try to get the taxpayers' money back. But
Yeah.
I can't stop the thieving until I can get him out of the position, you know. So if we can get, he's now on criminal probation. So if he gets charged with something else, that'd be a violation of his 5-year probation, which will be nice. They give him 5 years on all the counts concurrently. And
How
only,
much is he taking from various cities?
well, there's $60,000 in cash from Fairview that's still out there as an issue. There's the skid steer. There's a John Deere tractor that's sitting in his property. We're not quite sure where that came from, but I'm looking into it. Right after he gets fired from one city, him and his wife go to a dealership and buy 2 brand new trucks. And the man was begging people for money. At the same time, I had those text messages where he's begging people for money. I can't get. I mean, the citizens of Pawhuska have now figured it out, but it's like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours on the city council. The city councilors are getting money from the city because he's giving them jobs. Like one of them owns a repair shop, and now all the city vehicles and stuff get repaired at the repair shop. One of them is the manager at the gas station and the oil change place. Now all the city vehicles get serviced at the gas station and the service place that that one of the city councilors is the head of.
I wonder if the Ethics Commission would have anything.
They won't do anything.
No?
No, because the Ethics Commission was completely defunded by our Oklahoma legislature. They have no money. Yeah. Well, some politicians don't like ethics commissions. They don't want to be watched and stuff. So yeah, they defunded it to where like their budget was taken down like to less than $1 million a year to all of the state of Oklahoma. Yeah, it's it's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. Do you have any idea when that next report might be ready?
I'm not sure where my deputy is at on it.
Okay.
But
Can I get an extra one of the request forms? And do y'all accept those electronically by chance?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Can I get another one of those forms?
Sure.
And I'll keep that with me and I'll fill it out for when y'all have got that ready.
So the only thing I'm redacting from that is like his personal information.
Yes, sir, please do. What's funny though is in K County, I was showing the people the other day, in K County where they filed the charges, they had his name, date of birth, social security number, height, weight, all in the actual court file. So Yeah, I have it if I wanted it, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, I mean, it's not hard to get, but you're just not gonna get from that.
All right, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's the right way to handling things. Not that Jerry's identity would be a good one to steal, given his felonious records.
Right.
So, I wouldn't pretend to be that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I like him. I like him a lot.
Surprise, the chair's broken.
Oops.
Mindy's gunning for new ones.
I really like. Yeah, that's awesome. That's nice of them. This is the way government should work.
Yep. Answers.
Answers, yes. You want to? Yes, sir.
That's all we look for is answers. We don't have any problems.
Right.
We just got answers.
All right. What's it at? 580.
Come on. They don't have it on their page. You got to push the call button.
Oh,
Hang on.
no problem.
Phone locked up. It's 580-256. We can get the
256.
rest of it here.
Is the Woodward DA?
Yep. Oh, that's locking up. Back out and go in again.
I got it.
Got it.
I got it.
Susan Minder.
Susan Minder?
Chris Boring.
Yes, ma'am. I was wondering if Chris or Susan, either of the district attorneys, were available to speak to me. I'm a reporter working on a story regarding Jerry Eubanks and a stolen skid steer from the city of Fairview that has been reported by the sheriff's department for Major County to you guys, and no action has been taken. So I'm trying to see about meeting with somebody, and I'm already over here in Blackwell. I was thinking about driving out there to Woodward, I'm in Fairview. I was thinking about driving out there to Woodward to see you guys. Would either one of them be available?
They are in a training today. Did you want me to leave them a message?
Yes, ma'am. Is the training there by chance, or is it somewhere else?
It is somewhere else.
Okay, awesome. Yes, ma'am. I'd like to leave a message if I could.
Okay, and what's your name?
It's Ronald Durbin, Durbin.
Okay.
I'm with.
Your phone.
It's. Hang on one second. I'm gonna step out. And, 1 second. I'm on a live stream. And I don't want 1,000 places. 918-346-1755. 918-346-1755. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Gorilla Publishing. GUPRRILLA. Jerry Eubanks is here to give him a message. Let him know that the Osage County Sheriff's Department went out to the Eubanks property and got the serial number off of the skid steer on the property. So the Osage County Sheriff's Department has the skid steer serial number that was stolen from Blackwell. All right. All right, thank you, ma'am. Okay, well, that saved me an hour drive.
There you go.
That's why you always call.
They're there.
Of course they're there, but
It's been 2 weeks.
they're gonna hide from me. So what we'll do is
I drove up last time to Chris Boring's office and sat in the hallway and said, I'm not leaving. I
But
came to your tone.
they'll have court. So what I'll do
Yeah.
is I'll get on there and check a docket day
Yeah.
where they have criminal docket day
Yeah.
and preliminary hearings, and we'll just show up that
There
day
you go.
because then we know that they've got to be there. At least one of them has to be there. So we'll go over there. And, yeah, that's how we do that. OSCN
Yeah.
lets us know when they have court.
There you go.
So I'll figure that out. And look, Jerry, they're gonna change that date. They set it for the 22nd, but then there was conversation about we'll let you know and we'll switch the
I'll let
dates.
you know when his parole ends.
Well, I'll
It's
check that
supposed to
too.
be January.
Was it Arkansas parole or which
I
parole?
think it was the Arkansas.
How many years did he serve? Was it like 10? Something like that? No.
Like
Five?
five. Yeah.
Was he sentenced to 10 or something like that?
Yeah.
Something like 10. So, okay. Well, we're gonna get him. And look, they're investigating more stuff.
Yeah.
So they know what kind of person he is.
Yeah.
They're good people.
Yeah.
They're good people. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist. It's a good person to go, that's a bad dude.
Yeah.
All smart, intelligent people are on that. All crooks are on Jerry's side.
Jerry served 7 calendar years.
7 calendar years.
You've got a lot of people.
I love it. I love it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate the answer to that. Y'all are amazing. Hey, by the way, more than half of you have not hit the like button. So hit that like button, please. Let Facebook, or not Facebook, I hate Facebook. Let YouTube know that you're watching. So hit that like button, please. Thank you so much. Whoever's given the super chats, thank y'all so much too. I am going to treat these fine folks to breakfast, lunch, whatever the heck this meal is going to be called after this, so we can strategize a plan. But we are going to hold Mr. Eubanks accountable, and I'm not stopping until I have. Or he resigns. I mean, again, if he resigns, I'm really not really interested in him anymore. Although I think I might continue this one just because he's thieving everywhere, and he'll go thief somewhere else.
Say hello to the grand jury petitioners from Fairview that didn't get their justice too.
Hey, grand jury petitioners from Fairview that didn't get your justice, we're here trying to help y'all get your justice, and I have your petition for grand jury right here. I'm going to look into all that. We're going to have lots of conversations about that, so it hasn't gone unnoticed. And for any of you Oklahoma crooks out there that are in government, I don't know if you figured it out yet or not, but we're building a little momentum here. We're building a little audience here. We're building some accountability here. And it's pretty awesome.
You're supposed to tell the court that the DA was ill.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he
Somebody
said ill.
Yeah.
He said he was ill. That's what I was. Well, hell, they did you see the judge let me bring the camera in?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who he is, but I like him. I'm gonna have to look up his. Man, he's awesome. He let me bring the camera in the courtroom. Said it's a public forum. I'm like, oh my God.
There's a good Catholic boy for you.
I don't care what religion you are. If you're transparent, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan if you're transparent. You don't get that very often. I've never had a judge do that before. I didn't even ask.
Yeah.
He's like, you can film in the courtroom. I'm like, I was going to ask.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to knock on the door to ask. No, I'm going to do that. I don't think they're going to have a problem with it. I don't think they're going to have a problem. Sheriff? Oh, I'll wait. It's not as fun as you ask permission, so I'm just going to do it.
So we know where the sewer pipes plugged up and they said, Winterwood, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know who the head of the DA's council in Oklahoma is?
DA's council in Oklahoma?
Uh-huh.
No. Chris Boring in Woodward,
Susan's
Oklahoma.
boss.
Really?
He's the one I went up against a year ago when I went up there.
Okay, and he's head of the whole DA council. Did I see something about corrupt? There was something about corruption there with him. I looked him up. I looked that guy up for some reason. I can't swear to that. But there was something about him that struck me as always.
Appreciate you.
Always.
You having a good day?
Yeah. Appreciate
Christmas, they're gonna get through it.
One way or
Thank you.
one way or the other, they're gonna
Yeah.
get through it. If there's any checks in there, those are for me. Hey, I got my $500 back. My $500 from bailing out whatever that kid's name was the other day. I got the check in the mail yesterday from Osage County for my $500. So I hadn't cashed it yet, so I can pay it forward again. But I did get my $500 back. So that was awesome. We're going to use that to get more people out of jail and keep circling it around. So I probably had to add $500 more to it to really get most people out of jail, because $500 bond is not very common. Normally $1,000 is sort of the min you're going to see for somebody that's in the jail. $500 bond, they normally are out of there pretty quick. But that kid, I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
That kid was like, the kid was going to be in there all night because they told him he had court. So he's just sitting there showing them, I'm going to have court. I'm not going to call my mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, dude, you had court at 3 o'clock the next day. I was like, man, I was like, by the time he'd have figured that out, he'd have been like, oh shit, I should have called mom. I'm not sure when he's sobered up enough to actually call mom, but good kid. I liked him. He's going to help cook at the
Christmas dinner.
Yeah. He tried to pay me. He tried to give us some. I was like, no, I want your help. Help's harder to find than money sometimes.
You get to do a little good along the way.
Oh, it's amazing when you can. It really
And
is.
sharing what you're knowledge is.
Here's the initial report.
Okay, awesome.
If you give me a minute, I can go over to my office and see if I can pull the case file, because this is just the report. This doesn't have.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I drove 3 hours, so I'm cool.
Okay.
To hang out. And now let me tell you, Sheriff, if you hear this thing going zzz, it's just a little tiny drone. We're gonna do the first ever First Amendment audit of a county building with a drone. I won't hit anybody, I promise. It's a tiny little thing. But if you see it, just know that's what it is. I'm not a foreign intelligence officer. I'm not trying to get security, private things. It's a cool shot when you can go upstairs with a drone. It looks really awesome. So we're gonna be doing that.
As long as it doesn't hit anybody.
I'm not gonna hit anybody.
Getting anybody.
If I do, they can sue me, but I'm insured. But I don't think I'm gonna hit anybody. We'll make sure that the way is cleared. All right, thank you. While you're looking for that, awesome. Here, let's do that at the end. I'll do that at the end. I can't do a live and fly this drone. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and you give me a blank one too? You're awesome. Thank y'all so much. I am a fan of the Major County Sheriff. I'll take that paper. You want to hang out for him while I'll go put this in the truck real quick. I don't want to lose it. Hey, Matina, will you hold that camera?
Sure.
Just point it at whatever seems interesting. Oh, hey, Jer Bear. I decided something. I want to let you know. I don't want it to be a surprise or anything. I decided something last night, and I think it's just time to let you in on something. So you and Susan Bayrow conspired with one another to violate my civil rights on filming in a public space. Well, as part of that 321-page complaint I wrote, and 42-page brief, there was a lot of stuff in there, all the arguments and things that I would need to make to argue. Shoot. Come here, paper. There we go. Man, that's some Oklahoma wind right there. We don't litter. No littering. No littering. I'm trying to litter really bad. All right, no littering. Papers are in there. Close that. Slide the drone in a little bit. So anyway, I'm sorry, Jer Bear. I was talking to you and I got sidetracked for a second. So, since y'all conspired to violate my civil rights, and since I've already done all the work to write a federal civil rights lawsuit against you for doing that, and since you violated the Open Meetings Act and the Open Records Act by your prior actions, I'm going to sue you personally. And I really hope that I get to go up against that baby attorney y'all hired as your city attorney in Pawhuska. But regardless, I'm really looking forward to your deposition. So I'm gonna file that. I might file two separate cases. I might file one in state court and one in federal courts. Just because one against you for the civil rights stuff in your individual name, and then one for the open meetings and open records. But regardless, I'm gonna sue you. Like a lot. I don't know how many pages of fuck you it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a few. So that's coming to you there. That's coming.
I laughed so hard because I was at the Capitol and runs wrote that note.
Yeah, so you were there when I left the governor the FU note?
I said,
You know I'm suspended for that note, right? It's one of the many things I'm suspended for.
I was there and I was at your hearing.
Yeah, do you think a lawyer should be suspended for First Amendment activity?
Nope.
I sure don't.
They're suspending the good ones that's happening. These are lawyers that we need. People like Ron. I'm glad he's showing us, we follow his page and we can learn a lot of things. He's not giving any advice.
Thanks for that.
It's no advice, but you can kind of catch on to some of the things that he's going through with what you're going through. And step by step, that's why I'm watching. I want to be right here because he's making history.
Darn right, we're making history because it ain't just me. Honestly, I mean that, because if I go into these places and ask for records without this and these 671 people that are watching live right now. By the way, if y'all want to call the Woodward County District Attorney's Office, let's put y'all on a mission while you're watching. Hang on. Let's turn this off. This is really exciting to record right now. So, the Woodward County District Attorney. That's the district attorney that we need to get to charge Jared.
It's taking
So,
There you go.
what do you do?
Y'all behave yourselves. Be home in a decent hour.
All right.
Well, I know since you came to the courthouse out there in Comanche County, now they got the signs up that you can record. You done that run.
Where at? Where did I do that?
Comanche County.
Oh, it said you can record?
They got signs in the hallway now. Didn't have that. Did not have that.
But wait, what did the sign say, Martina?
They say you can record in this area.
Oh,
They didn't have that. I took a picture of it.
and where was that at? Comanche County?
Yeah.
What county is that?
That's a lot.
Is that the building that the cop escorted me out of?
Yeah.
Was
Some
it?
changes was made. I don't know about the Officer Martinez. Oh no, he's.
Oh, I'm gonna sue him for civil rights
He's
violations.
in plain clothes now with bags, so I don't know if they promote him to detective. When you do corrupt things out there, you get promoted.
He was at least nice while violating my civil rights. All right, so if you want to call the Woodward, so is it Woodward County District Attorney?
Yeah, Woodward District Attorney.
Call the Woodward District Attorney.
For 3 counties.
Woodward District Attorney, 580-256-8616. Call them and say, they need to prosecute Jerry Eubanks for stealing the skid steer and other things. But let's start with the skid steer.
They can leave a message for Susan.
Leave a message for Susan.
Susan Minor. Yeah, she won't call back.
Leave a message for Susan Minder. And what was the other guy's name?
Chris Boring is the head.
Chris Boring. Chris Boring. That's an easy one. Chris Boring and Susan Minder. Leave a message for them and say, Ron Durbin says, charge Jerry Eubanks. Charge Jerry Eubanks. Charge Jerry Eubanks. Be nice. Or not. I don't care. Do whatever you think is right. And give them a holler. And let them know that we're taking America back. In fact, leave them that message. Say, we want to take America back and you need to charge this guy or we're going to boot you out of office the minute we get the chance. That's what we need to let them know. If we start hitting them in the pocketbook and in the ego, that's where we're going to effectuate change. Ego is probably the place that, those guys like to have, they feel powerful, right? So if we can hit them in the ego, that'll certainly help.
Hey, Facebook, there he is, if they want it.
He's on Facebook too. You want to message him on Facebook? That's his profile picture. And again, charge Jerbear. Charge Jerbear. All right, we're waiting on the other report. Is that what we're waiting on?
Mr. Rudd, I got a question for you about you. So,
You get questions about me?
yeah, about how you feeling going through this because we're watching you and we know you're being harassed. I personally seen it one time when they had the police work. We was there. We got to your hearing before I think you got there or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the Capitol. It wasn't a hearing at the Capitol. He was coming up there for something. And we was there. And they had the highway patrol people lined up because we was asking. They was waiting on you next hearing. Let us know and run there and what we do. So, how do you feel?
Persecuted. That's how I feel. Persecuted by the Oklahoma Bar Association for fighting for all the things that I've been fighting for the people for the last whatever years. I feel that the 6 years that I was fighting for medical marijuana stuff, that I really could have been fighting for some things that were bigger than that issue. I'm not sad that I fought for those issues, but if I'd have been doing this 6 years ago, imagine if I'd have started fighting for this kind of stuff 6 years ago, where we'd be now, and if I'd gotten on YouTube. I feel like I wasted 6 years of time. It was a good education, and I learned a lot, but, I wish I'd have been doing this a lot longer ago. And honestly, I feel pretty damn proud every time I accomplish something. There's no better feeling. I've had a lot of money. I've been paid a lot, I've been paid lots of money in cases. The feeling, there's no feeling. I don't get feeling from that. Like you give me, I win a big case and there's a bunch of money or whatever. It's all right. Win a jury trial, that's amazing, right? And it's because you're sitting there with the client, you've gotten the client vindication. It's not the dollar amount, it's the holy crap. And in this, like, you were getting stalked at the city of Lawton, right? I mean, you had a stalker. They had assigned that stalker to you. Well, Matina, when they stopped doing that and they met with you and stopped doing that, that was like, I was so proud that I was so proud of that. That made me so damn happy. Well, we could change something.
A lot of people say they would come, but they don't show up because they scared a lot, and they say,
Yeah.
But you came, you showed out, you seen the changes, you didn't put Lawton on the map, people are watching now.
Well, and that FISTA thing that they got going on is the scam of all scams, but that's what government does. So they take money from one bucket and they put it in another bucket, just like with Jerry Eubanks the other day. The city council in Pawhuska approved a $25,000 bonus for him that they didn't even have the money to approve. They approved it from the municipal authority that wasn't even scheduled to meet that day and did not meet that day. So they violated the heck out of Oklahoma law. They don't care. And if it's not for people like you calling questions of like, hey, what's going on with this FISTA program? Do you remember we went over there that day?
Yes.
And I got in the building somehow. Oh my God, at the opulence and money that they spent building out this, and they had nothing going on. It was just an empty, nice office. And they couldn't articulate a single thing that they were doing to actually effectuate change. And what I'd ask is, give me one example of a company that FISTA has brought to town in Lawton, Oklahoma. Other than giving jobs to the people who are related to members of the city government, which the director of FISTA, she's related to who?
The city manager.
The city manager. And the city's giving them millions of dollars, right?
And now they're saying it's not alone. They gave grant money out to CIP. I don't understand how you're giving grant money out to CIP because that's taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
And then grants have a specific purpose.
Right.
And FISTA was getting HUD grants. And the people that was on HUD couldn't even get HUD.
Right.
Billing on it down. So they're doing something out there. And since I started talking, I've been targeted. And I'm going to keep talking.
Right.
Because I'm watching.
It's made me, I mean, look, when I was just doing the marijuana stuff, I never got arrested. Now I've been arrested how many times doing this stuff?
I got arrested twice.
I think I'm at 5 times now. And I've only been doing this 8 months.
There's Bob right there.
Hey, Bob. Good. How are you, sir?
So happy.
He's one working on the case.
Oh, Bob, thanks for working on that Eubanks case. We appreciate it.
Well, I need to sit down with you.
I'm on a live stream. Just want you to know everything you say is being broadcast to the world. So normally I wouldn't tell you that, but I like you guys. Major County Sheriff, I'm a fan. I don't want Jerry to know. Like, I don't mind the people knowing. I don't want Jerry to know what that's all about. Yeah.
It's just a lot going on in the courthouse, missing transcripts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like we should be able to record in court.
Okay, so this is essentially the case file, so this would have been what was
You are
presented
awesome.
to the ADA.
Okay.
Minus the report, because you're
Gotcha.
report, but this has Fairview's report.
Fantastic.
witness statements, receipts, and all.
Excellent. So when you guys, just because I don't understand the answer to this, so if like the city says, hey, this skid steer or whatever is stolen, it won't get reported stolen until the DA decides to like file charges? Is that how that works?
So in this particular case, it wasn't, the way it was stolen makes it difficult to
It was embezzled.
definitively say,
Right.
yes, this is stolen, so, sorry, my phone's going.
Well, if we can get it charged, the Osage was ready to go do, they're ready to go do something about it. I think they know he's crooked too.
See,
So.
we recommended charges of fraud and embezzlement.
He's got a history of that.
And part of the problem too is the way that he did it is not all of it's in our jurisdiction. So
I got you.
he has possession of it in another jurisdiction. He actually committed the actual physical crime or alleged crime, if you will, in Garfield County.
Okay.
But then he took it from Fairview, which is in Major County. So,
Gotcha.
it's-
Which is also like the whole major county, K County, where he took, you know, yeah.
Sure, it muddies the waters a little bit, and it's something that, you know, we've looked at trying to rectify.
We're smart people. We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah,
We're gonna hold the man
we
accountable.
appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you. This is forthcoming and amazing. So I really appreciate it. We're gonna fight like hell, and we greatly appreciate it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a constitutional sheriff, so.
Well, that's what I was explaining to people. You know, I look at sheriffs as like, you know, you're the highest law enforcement in the county. You're the people's elected representative for justice. I mean, and that to me means like, to me, it's like, should be the greatest honor of fighting for the people of any position that exists in government. You have the most, I mean, heck, y'all are the most powerful people in the county. And, you know, when you stand up for the rights of people, it's amazing what can happen. And when sheriffs don't, it's amazing how bad it can be.
We've got a situation of city equipment that's in a compound just outside the limits. They won't let Tony go let us to go. We just need to go get it. It's our stuff, it's legal, but the DA will not let him go get it.
Yeah.
We just have to have a court order go.
No, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna work on that too. We're gonna work on that. So
As soon as we have that, we'll help you out.
awesome.
Make it happen. We just have to do it things.
Sure.
Yeah.
But us as elected officials, we're public servants, so we work for the public.
I couldn't believe that judge let me in his courtroom. Everybody in this building has had that same attitude, Sheriff. It's infectious. And I'm in a lot of places. Like there's 77 counties in Oklahoma, and I've been to a lot of them. And I'm going to tell you that this is not a common occurrence that we have this. Like Sequoia County, amazing sheriff, amazing undersheriff, awesome people. Osage was great the other day, but there's just as many like Potawatomi County where I can't even bring a camera in the courtroom or courthouse, in the courthouse. So like if I go up to the court clerk's office and want to take a picture of a file, I can't bring my camera in the courthouse. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of lack of constitutional following that we have with some sheriffs and DAs too. So we appreciate it. I appreciate when I run into ones that are good. So
If you need anything, have any questions or anything like that, ever, that's the office that I sit in.
appreciate it.
It doesn't belong to me, so the door's not locked.
God. Yeah, me too. Me too. I need another handshake. That's awesome, Sheriff. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. We're gonna go through this and go after the guy. Have a good one, Sheriff. Thank you. Okay. So we're done here. Should we go talk to the DA up there?
When they're in, when we know they're gonna be.
Oh, he's not up there right now. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
He's conflicted out. Okay, so
we need Woodward.
well, we need Woodward. We're gonna get out there. I'll get out there next week. We'll plan a day and we'll go out there next week. Now, one more question before I end this live and head out to the truck. What's the best place we can go get some breakfast in town, Mr. Assistant City Manager?
We're a little late.
It's 10:24.
Raleigh's is pretty happening. It's been available.
Raleigh's?
Raleigh's Backyard Grill, yep.
Okay.
See if she's open. If not, we're going to Center Co-op. We got options.
Well, I know. We got to figure out where we're going to go so we can all head that way in the same. It's called Raleigh's.
Raleigh's.
I just want to tell you, I enjoy this and everything. I don't know, right? You probably don't know, you know, I have colon problems. So
No, I understand. You're not going to go have lunch. That's okay. I still love you. I still love you, Martina. Okay. Well, go to Evan, but give me a hug before you do.
Yes. Thank you.
We're going to see. Okay, so I will get out. Let's text me, and let's plan on me getting out to Lawton. If not next week, the week after. Or no,
Probably
that's Christmas.
January.
It's in January.
Yeah, my court date on the 22nd.
Oh, I'm going to
But
be
you're
there.
gonna be here too, so.
No,
yeah.
they're gonna, so that was to set a date, but they talked about the fact that they're gonna set a different date. So I'm gonna have to watch the docket and make sure they don't try to slip old Jerry in.
So we want to start following you so we can learn, because we don't know.
I tell people where I'm going, and I'm always welcome to have, I love people, so.
Thank you.
Some other people were gonna come, but I said the other day that I was going to Blackwell, and they went to Blackwell, and that's 2 hours from here, and whoops, I'm so sorry about that. That's Oklahoma audits, and oh guys, what are y'all in the comments? They went to the wrong place, and it's all my fault, and I feel terrible about that. But I'll make it up to them. So okay.
So it's too late for breakfast, and the locals are all beating me up that the best place in town for lunch is GB's.
GB's. We're gonna go to. All right, we're gonna go to GB's at the bowling alley. All right, Matina, drive safe. We're gonna go to GB's at the bowling alley. That's where we're gonna go and get some food. I'm gonna take it to the truck. All right, so GB's. I'll meet you. Is it close? All right, I'll meet you over there in just a second. All right. Bye, Martina.
Bye, you be safe.
Yes, ma'am, you too. I don't want to walk on the grass this time. I hate that we missed old Jerry Bear. That he was able to not have to come into the building. But it was fun meeting his lawyer. I don't think his lawyer enjoyed the meeting with me too much.
I enjoy watching you.
Well, hey, I just had some questions for him. I didn't yell at him or anything. I'm really excited to go over there and read this report, though. All right, y'all.
See you soon.
Yes, ma'am. See you soon. Text me about that court date so I can put it on my calendar, please.
All right, thank you.
Because I'll come to that before I come to this. Honestly.
That's the slander case.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, if there's a conflict, I can get other people to come to this, and I'll be there with you. So you just let me know. Yes, ma'am. All right, folks. Oops. So we got a whole report, and again, when you turn a First Amendment audit into an investigation, utilizing your First Amendment rights, I think you effectuate more change. Maybe that's ego talking, but that's how I feel about the situation. And I, for one, am super excited. I'm super, super excited. So, today's Friday the 13th. Tomorrow is Saturday. There's no government to go harass Saturday or Sunday. Lee is still working on that video. He says early next week. It's a doozy. We've got a new guy that's going to be joining the team most likely. And did those papers go away from me?
I think so. There's one more. Let me get it.
House resolution. Thank goodness it's not anything important. Mississippi Ethics Commission. Well, darn, I don't know how that. I thought I got all my papers. I don't mean to be littering. Sorry about that. All right. With that said, I'm going to end this. I'm going to go to GB's, get a little food, and then I'm going to head the 3 hours back to Tulsa with a stop through maybe some other places. If I stop anywhere, I'll be back live, but we'll see how I'm feeling after lunch. With that said, I cannot tell you all how much I appreciate every one of you for being here. You're part of the team. I feel like we have a team, and it's amazing.
Littering $35.
You know, I chased the. Like, I don't know if you saw, but I chased the paperwork like across the parking lot. I thought I had got it all. So, all right. With that said, y'all stay safe out there. Peace out. We'll see you later.